Hi, Bill Quimby from tollfreenumbers.com. Someone asked me a good question. Do they have to put a 1 in front of their 800 number? Or do customers have to dial a 1 in front of the 800 number? Yes, customers have to dial a 1 in front of most area codes. Some cell phones you don't have to. I know on my iPhone I don't have to put a 1 in front of the area code. The phone's smart and it knows it's an 800 number or an area code and just dials it. But most regular phones you have to dial a 1 before the area code. But you never have to advertise the 1 in front of the area code. You don't have to say 1-845 blah blah blah, where I'm located, an 845 area code. That's not necessary. It's not appropriate to put the 1 in front of it all the time. It's just part of dialing the phone. The only reason we do it in front of 1-800 numbers is because 800 numbers began years ago, 30 to 40 years ago, and people weren't used to having to dial a 1 in front of the area code 40 years ago. So they started referring to it as dial 1-800 and the number. That way, even people that weren't used to dialing the 1 would know to be able to do that. Today, 30, 40 years later, it's understood. Everybody knows how to use the phone, and they don't need to dial the 1 before the area code. But we still carry that over because it's a brand name. When you advertise something for billions of dollars, you create recognition and a brand name and a pattern and a thing that people are comfortable with. And that's part of the reason you're getting an 800 numbers, to get that credibility. So when you advertise an 800 number, I usually recommend putting the 1 in front of it, but it's not necessary. People will know that it's an 800 number and an area code and dial the 1 first if it's necessary. But I don't put the 1 in front of 888, 877, 866, or 855 numbers. Not that you can't, but I don't think that it's the same brand name. You're putting the 1 in front of the 800 number because it's a brand name, not because people don't know to dial a 1 before an area code. Just like you don't have to list it that way for any other local area code. So I put a 1 in front of 800 numbers. I don't in front of other toll-free numbers. Customers know to dial the 1. You don't have to list it that way in order to make sure that they know how to dial their phone. Thanks so much. Just wanted to clear that up.